What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? Guys, as y'all saw just the other day, I had to harvest a lot of my banana plants a little early. All right, so early. All right, so I'm confident that we still will be able to make good use of them because they do have plenty of pulp inside. They will ripen. They won't be quite as sweet, probably about as much as a grocery store banana, but they will taste good, and we still can actually bake uh, breads and cakes and do some of the other stuff. We also can use them for cooking bananas, so they can use them just like a plantain. So we do have a neighbor next door, and I'm gonna give him some, and he's from Jamaica, and he loves eating uh, plantains or cooked bananas, and I'm gonna see if he'll actually take some of these bananas and cook a dish, and we can try it. And I'm also cook something that I am familiar with, which is I'm not sure the name of, but it's just pretty much smashing those bananas and frying them, which tastes really good. All right, fam. Let me introduce y'all to one of my neighbors. This is Sham.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey guys, Sham is from Jamaica, so he's a Jamaican man.
Yes, sir.
And when he first moved in, he saw my banana plants and he came and asked about them. The funny thing is, the first winter when he saw them do this, what did you ask me?
What happened? This is crazy. I've never seen this in my entire life. One day it was green, and the next morning we came out black. I was like, what the heck happened?
Yep, and
Cold.
that's what it is. And you know, he from the
Sunshine.
tropics, so they plants never do this. So he had no clue.
No.
You thought they were dead, right?
Yeah, no clue. This is my first time seeing it, and boy, it's weird.
So, I had to harvest my banana plants early this year, as y'all know. And, of course, a lot of them are still green. But in your country, they eat bananas green all the time, right?
Yeah, we love it that way, This year, we take it, either we peel it, but that's going to be hard for new beginners. So what we normally do is just cut the bottom off, the top off, and we put it in the pot and boil it. Put a little salt in the water and we boil it until it's soft. Take it out, you peel the skin, it falls right off. The same thing we do with like plantains, we do that too. So we love it just like this. Ripe, green, we eat it.
So what's some dishes called that y'all actually use?
So we would do bananas with like dumplings, plantain, yams, and for like meat we would use ackee and saltfish, oxtail, curry goat, chicken, anything you feel for that day, we eat it. But I'm vegetarian, so I will eat like ackee and carrots, or just basically that. Not much, yeah.
Guys, I'm curious on how some of this food gonna taste. So you gonna bring me a dish, right?
I'm definitely gonna bring you guys a dish, and you can see how it looks.
All right, guys. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all when he send it back to me. I'm gonna bring it to y'all so y'all can see exactly what it looked like. I'm excited because that is a way for me to actually eat some of the bananas that don't get to ripen throughout the year.
Don't waste it.
And not. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate some of the hands that I have on one of these so I can go ahead and get them to ripen early. If I do not, all of the bananas will ripen at the same exact time, and then I have to scramble to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. So I'm gonna bring y'all along with me while I show y'all how I do this. All right, let's do it. This is one of the bunches of bananas that was harvested, one of the 4. And like I mentioned in the video, I still had a lot of them out on the tree, but none of them looked to be full enough to actually be able to harvest anything off of them. So I did get these, and we're going to separate some of these hands and I'm gonna show y'all exactly how I'm planning on ripening them. So all I do is go around the stalk of this banana, and this is a little bit of an awkward position for me, but I do want y'all to see exactly what it is I'm doing. And there's a knife that is typically used to do this that makes it a lot simpler. But absent of that, I'm going to use this fillet knife. Alright guys, so this is what we got. Alright, so now this probably looks a little more familiar to you. So generally when you purchase your bananas at the grocery store, they look like this. I did see some comments where people said that these were baby bananas. No, these are a smaller variety of bananas. They don't get big, they don't get the grocery store size. This is the variety that I am growing. I do have a variety now that I recently purchased that grows full-size bananas, but I like these. I mean, to me they taste better. There's more varieties of them. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna do, I don't know, maybe 2. We'll see. All right, fam. So now this may look a little more familiar. This is the way the bananas look when you purchase them in the grocery store. All right, so if you can look at these bananas, you can see that they have some edges to them. And I typically like to leave my bananas on the tree until they start to turn pale green or start to turn yellow. And typically they don't have these edges to them. That's because of the amount of ripeness I allow my bananas to get before I typically cut them off the tree. Well, the ones in the grocery store usually look more like this, where you see more of the edges. That's because they have to cut them off the tree, you know, sooner while they're green, so they can last the shipping process. Then they are taken, once hit them with some methylene gas to go ahead and ripen them and turn them yellow. Alright, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do with these. I'm not going to actually use a gas, but I'm going to use the natural gas that comes off of a ripening fruit to speed up the process of ripening these bananas. Alright, so I'm only going to do 2 at a time. You know, we're going to see if we can go ahead and get these things to ripen and see what they taste like. Alright fam, so all I'm going to do is take these bananas and I'm going to place them into a container just like this. I do not have an apple or peach or anything like that laying around for me to use to help ripen this, but I do have a guava. Alright, so I'm going to take and put this guava in there because it is ripening pretty quickly, and hopefully it releases enough gas to where it can ripen these fruit for us in a couple of days. Alright, so I will bring y'all back in a couple of days and we're going to see if there's any difference in our fruit. Alright fam, so it has been about 3 days. Alright, so we now have yellow ripening bananas and they smell amazing. Alright, so these things are now ready to eat. You can use them to make desserts, eat them fresh out of hand, make smoothies, which is one of the ways I'm probably going to use these, and I can go ahead and start the process of some more of my bananas ripening. All right, fam. As you can see, growing bananas in a subtropical area can come with some challenges. But I have shown you that even though your bananas didn't get completely ripe, you can actually get them to ripen. You know, there are still plenty of recipes, you know, that you can actually eat with green bananas. Or you could do what I just showed you and ripen your bananas and still enjoy them. They will still be just as sweet as one of the ones you go out to the grocery store. That's actually still sweeter, but it's not as sweet as it get. I have tried these when they ripen on the tree, and they taste really, really good and really sweet. And this tastes pretty doggone good. But there's no excuse why you still can't eat your bananas just because they did not get yellow. You do want them to have some pulp inside, so you want them to plump up. But they don't have to be as plump as you would like them to be, what they would naturally get if they was able to stay on the tree until they got fully ripened and still enjoy them. I can make all the desserts I want. I can eat these fresh out of hand. As y'all know, I got plenty of them. Or I can freeze dry them and make smoothies. Hold on to them and make smoothies. So I got a ton of things to do with them. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever we release more videos, guys. Till the next time.